Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's the Lasers taking on the Woolly Mammoths.
Take another one, don't chase it. Trey skating on this beat, it's a Trey flip. I just want a milli and a rich.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Need my dividends, tell them that I need my chili. Black eyed peas, well I am, that's a Billy. Whoa, bitch stepping out.
And towing the slab in this one, Jacob deGrom. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Inside, and 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now the number 2 hitter. Sliced hard but foul. Here's a 1-1. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Ripped to short. Fires over to first. Nice efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out.
Ball, that's
triple
outside.
Digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Next
That's
pitch
ball
misses, and it's 2-0.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
This one in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong in position, and that is that. We go to the bottom of the first, and our pitcher in this game, Corbin Burns. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boone. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Nope, that's inside.
Seager under it. And there's one away. So digging in, Justin Crawford. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. That's out number 2.
That is good.
Check swing, but he went too far. It's 0-1.
Did he go?
Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, didn't go. Close,
That's
but
ball
called
two.
the ball. And it's 2-1. That
Ball.
one missed.
He's just missing with some pitches that, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but too many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone.
Play made, that ends the inning. Top of the second, and now the DH, Miguel Cabrera. First pitch, not close.
Really good check swing right there. So difficult to hold off on the slider from the same side thrower. Very difficult to pick up the release point.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A solo shot, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0. In the air to left down the line. Clark turns to the right on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. So now it's Corey Seager.
Hey!
One out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the second. Well struck, right field. And that one is off the top of the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Yeah, big swing and a miss. That one ripped, but foul. One out and a runner at second. On the ground at first, and foul ball. The 0-2. Hard hit, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate in Fernando Tatis Jr.
Yep, that ball went out.
Good
That's
spot
in.
for the
Ball
hitter.
two.
Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. And that's just foul. Strike two.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
Polanco on the go. And they're all loaded up.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
That's ripped into the outfield. Nice grab on the run. Runners tagging from second and third. The relay, safe. And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. Now here is Carlos Beltran. Went down on strikes his first time through. Tatis runs. Bats up with it. Gets it to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. We head to to the bottom of the second. Now it's the DH, Joe Mauer. Checks the swing. Appeal down to third. No swing.
Ball,
right
that's
now,
out.
behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Left field. And just foul. The 2-1. That one fouled off. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. In the air to left center. And it drops in. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Gotta love the resiliency shown in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days. Hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you gotta shorten up just like that.
That's a base hit.
Back-to-back base hits. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it up.
Runners on the move. Trying to move the runners over. And that is a big first out. Runners at second and third and 1 out. And now the first baseman, Eddie Murray. Check
Ball
swing,
1.
he held up. Ball 1.
That pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Ball.
That's ball 3. And that'll load the bases.
Well, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in. So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at-bat through the count.
Stays alive. This one in the air right field. Tucker really on his horse for him. And there's 2 away. All loaded up. Pete Crow Armstrong digs in now. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate.
Ball,
that
out.
just misses. And the count is 1-1.
In situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 2-2 now. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Tatis settles under it, and that is the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in, number 86. Check swing called strike. Strike 1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Got him. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. And that one hammered, carrying well. And brings it in at the wall. Now, Miguel Cabrera.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at-bat.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that'll do it. for the bottom of the third. Now the left fielder, Max Clark. And he grounds one to the right side. Marte over to first. One pitch and one out.
Just working that inside corner with the cutter. And tell you what, I hated that pitch. It was so tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. No balls, 2 strikes.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze it.
And down on strikes he goes. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Mookie Betts. And first offering is fouled off. Hot shot to third. And the inning is over. As we go to the top of the 4th, here's Ketel Marte. And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. This one in the air, center field. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Tap foul at the plate. In the air to left center. Out number 2. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
That was straight queso right there.
Lined into left center. Should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Man on second, 2 down.
Outside, that's the ball.
Pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Clark on the move. And that'll do it. Bottom 4, leading off, Joe Mauer. And that is out of play.
Ball.
Next over in there for a strike. That's strike 2. Ouch, that one drilled him. Gets it there in time, though, and they get it out of the play. Fought off foul. Panama down by a pair. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2. Into center. And that will fall. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Really nice job staying inside with his hands to fight off that pitch. Man, that cutter was bearing in.
Runner on the move. That's in for a strike. Now they get the runner and a rundown. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2. That close the corner.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
On the ground. And that one handled. Slings it across. An acrobatic play to end. We go to the top of the fifth. The switch hitting catcher will come up to him. Ted Simmons.
Ball one.
Here's a 1-1. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. And there's a hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
That one not close. Ball one.
Well, these players doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out
Betts. They take the force out as they pass up the chance at the double play. One out man at first. Here's the third baseman. There goes the runner. To the right side. In plenty of time to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one carrying. Booyah! He'll circle the bases. So 2 down. Next is the designated hitter, Miguel Cabrera. Hammer, base hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit.
That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. And a double puts runners at second and third with 2 out.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Seager swings through it for strike one. That misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Puerto Rico trying to break this one open. And we're at the top of the fifth.
Ball. That's inside.
That one misses. Full count now. And they're all loaded
ball
up.
4.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. 1 run across. Ball comes in. Runner stops at third. Bases still loaded with 2 out. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. Tatis with a star scraper. It's their second home run of the inning. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. The throw is still in time, and they do get the third out. The inning is over. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Stepping in, Eddie Murray. Fouled off left side.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
On the ground, right side. Here's the tag, and he's out.
Oh, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first. That ends the frame. Top six, digging in. Carlos Beltran. Beltran goes 6'1", 22 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. This one in the air. Fernandez under this one. Takes it in for the out. Check swing called strike, and that is strike one. Out towards right center field. Crawford on the move to the gap. Pulls it down. He makes the catch. And there's two away. So there's Kyle Tucker now. He's already homered here in this one.
Ball in.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Going back on the warning track and holds it in. Bottom of the sixth inning. Here's the left fielder, Max Clark. Beltran under it. And there's one down. Foul ball. Puerto Rico up big in this one here in the bottom of the sixth. In the air, right field. Stretches out and holds it in. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. Has grounded out a couple of times. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Gets him easily, ends the inning. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
Okay.
Were we on script?
Never.
Saying one of the biggest ways the game has changed, bullpen arms. So many elite level bullpen arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen, you know what's coming in is 95 and above with at least one nasty pitch.
Sliced hard but foul. The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher. So your ability to go to school on one guy, you maybe get two looks at him and then he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys utilize the iPads and try to see previous footage of that pitcher, but it's just not the same as having an actual look.
The 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Clark should have this one. And there are two down. Here's Corey Seager.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Up the middle. Throws to first in time. And Seager is set for the last half of the seventh. Leading off, Joe Mauer.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, you got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
And there's one down. This one in the air, center field. Beltran takes it in for the out. Two down. So up next, Rick Farrell. He's 0 for 1. The other way, and that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. Into second, and he's got a double.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Man at second. Curve in the dirt, kicks away. And the runner holds. Here's a 1-2. Looking for the K. Ready to begin the 8th. And here's the first baseman, number 11. High fly ball out to center field. 1 down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Hey!
Puerto Rico up big in this one, and we're at the top of the 8th.
That's a ball. That's a ball.
Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And now the switch hitting catcher, Ted Simmons. Ground ball right side. Nice stop. Throws from his knees. And that's a great play for the out. Here's a high fly ball out to center. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 8th. Stepping in, number 17.
That's foul.
0-2 now. This one smacked out to left center. Tatis takes it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Inside, ball 1.
A very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against it.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
2 down.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Clark, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Check swing, and he went 0-2 now. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
Seager tosses to first, and that will end the inning. And we're back. Now the third baseman, number 86. That one drilled left field. That's back. Gone! That ball was crushed. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Crow Armstrong ranges back. Pulls it in on the warning track. So now the DH spot, Miguel Cabrera. He's already homered in this game. He's got it. 2-1. Man, that's one of
those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And that is that. All set for the bottom of the ninth. Digging in, number 2. Lifted in the air down the left side. Fair ball. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way.
Runner takes off.
Nope,
Pitch is
that's a
high.
ball.
No throw. He's in there safely. And a swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And it's second. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So now here's the DH, Joe Mauer. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Base hit into the outfield. In there safely.
To me, this is just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
That pitch gets the inside corner. That's strike 1. To third. And they're down to their last out.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Well, they're down to their final out. The pitcher on. Here, Griffin Jacks.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Man on second, 2 down. They're down to their final strike. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit. Mauer around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and it's now 10-2.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. You don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
That one's in there. That is strike 2. In the air to left center. Beltran makes his way towards it. And that is the ball game. 10-2.
Without a soul. Looking for me. Just look up in the sky on them clear black nights. You see me? Scorpio child, it was written in the stars. I will be the one with 900,000 bars. Take rap there and back and right back there. Over and again, this is so not fair. You gotta so those we don't fear. You gotta arm me, well pardon me, I'm not scared. Out my way, I'm getting a piece of paper out there. You in denial if you think I'm not top tier. You just a dirty. I'm a dirty New Yorker who love to crack. Over your head, I'm over their heads. I'm over being angry and just focus the bread. Magnify my brand, larger than life. That's how we living, like I'm fresh from 1,000 nights. In that prison box, hot pot, 5-minute rice. Then I'm Germany, baiting, tossing it.
Gemini child, it was written in the stars. Born God body, you are looking at a God. When the A&D, Mad P, formed Mark. The rest history, you know we took it mad far. Rap duel, travel the world like Nat Geo. Work myself through the matrix of Black Neo.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's the Crescents taking on the Woolly Mammoths. Just about to get underway. Ketel Marte up to the plate.
Number 4.
And away we go this afternoon. Next offering is foul back. The 1-1. Battling here as he fouls it away. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one lifted to left. Clark drifts towards it. One away. Swing and a foul out of play. 0-1 down. Swing and a miss, and that's... two. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And the 0-2.
0-1.
Stays alive. The 1-2. Right back to him on the mound. Handles, throws to first. Nice, efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out. Outspace pitch hitter coming on. Brandon Lowe looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. Two down, nobody on.
That's a ball.
In the dirt, ball 3. No question about this one. It's out of here. A solo shot. B-Ray coming to the plate now. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
That's ball 2.
High fly ball, right field. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Starting on the mound in this one, number 25. How about a report on him, Chris?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the back.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I'll tell you, when you smoke the line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are key, but
he's trying for third. And he lays one down the left side. Not in time. He's safe.
Just a good job putting the ball in play and then busting down the first baseline, beat the throw pretty easily.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Here's Mookie Betts now. Check swing and he went. That's strike one. Runner takes off. Comebacker to the mound. In plenty of time to first, and that is a big first out. Golden opportunity right here. Snap throw to third. Down to third, and he gets back safely. Check
ball,
swing.
that's it.
He held up. 2 balls, no strikes. There's a swing and a miss. Clark on third. Crawford over at second with 1 down. Fouls away the first offering.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly what the timing. Sometimes you get a breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
That one to first. Down the line, and it's foul. 2 on, 1 out. In the air, left field. Reynolds gets there. He's under it. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. They don't come much closer than that. Top of the second, stepping in, Jorge Polanco. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. And now the 0-1. That one ripped right center field. And in one hops the wall. In the dirt, blocked. Pitch
Ball,
misses.
that's inside.
And it's
2-0 count.
Angel comes on now. He has a great slider with tons of movement. 2-0. Ground ball could be 2. Flips it. There's 1. Double play. That's ideal relief efficiency. 1 pitch, 2 outs. Not half bad. Trout jumps out of the way of ball 1. Check swing called strike. And the count even 1-1.
That's
Ball
a
2.
really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That one hammered center field. Carrying well. And that one is out of here. A towering shot to center. In the air, right field. Crawford has a beat on it. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the second. Digging in, Tony Fernandez. Base hit, center field. A good start to the inning. goes the runner from first. Lays down a bunt to the right side, and that goes foul. Quick toss to first.
He's safe.
Tries to get back and save. The 0-1. And a foul ball.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. The hitter's going to be conscious of that.
And they almost caught him, but he's back in time. The 0-2. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Bottom half of inning number 2. Runner goes again. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. The tag, and they got him at second. That's a double play. Eddie Murray getting ready to hit. And that one is in the dirt. And that's ball 1.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice mix right there.
Swing and a ground ball, and that chance handled. The throw to first. Murray retired. Inning over. New inning getting started. Here's Tyler O'Neill, and he's currently the team leader in batting average, Chris. This one in the air. Murray settles underneath it, and there's one down. Lifted in the air, right field. Crawford under it. And there are 2 down. This is Willie Cap. Grounded out back to the pitcher his first time.
That's a ball.
And that is that. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's Bryant now.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Line drive, and a base hit right there. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
That can be a really tough pitch to handle, a front door breaking ball, but he did a great job.
Runner on the go, and a sac run here. Flat. They apply the tag, and their runner moves up to second. Back to the top of the lineup, now the left fielder, Max Clark. He had a leadoff double in the bottom of the 1st. Pickoff move to second.
No, he's in there.
Tries
Safe.
to get back and save. Fought off foul. And that's through there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Should be extra bases. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And there's a foul ball. The 0-1. It'll step off and take the signs again. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the 3rd. That's a hit. Around first and hustling for second. Well, he thought about two, but he's back to first safely. Here's Betts. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go.
Ball.
There's a ball. No throw. Safe for second. And another ball. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got...
Oh, that goes at him. First pitch.
Out to short. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Start of the fourth. Lau at the plate.
Inside, ball one. Ball.
That pitch in for a strike, and it's 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Here's the 2-2. On the
No, that's foul.
ground, and it goes just foul. 2-2 now. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Throw to first, and they get the out. High fly ball lifted into air right field. 2 down. And here is Jorge Polanco. One for one with a single so far. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That one
Ball
into dirt. 3 balls, no strikes. Ripped to right, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. That one kicks away from the catcher. And the runner stays where he is. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the inning, leading off, Tony Mendez. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Nicely done for the out. Fly ball down the line, and that will drop foul. Panama trailing by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. the wall. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
He was all over that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores to tie it up. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the ball straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Puts a bunt down. Tosses to first. 2 out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next to hit.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ball popped up. Castro gets under it. And that's the 3rd out. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's Trout.
Well, these guys, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Ball, that's outside.
And that is ball 1.
I just think the lack of drawing any walks is an indication that they need to be a little more selective and less anxious about forcing something to happen.
Popped in the air, left field. That's out number 2. And now the right fielder, Tyler O'Neill. He's 0 for 1. Hard hit, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the left. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Craig Kimbrell.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
First pitch swinging.
You know, this group of hitters, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've seen how many line drive base hits they've been able to produce in this one. 6 to be exact, and they've all been pretty loud.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 0-2 now. Got it. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees.
Did he go?
Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Did not go. Out to short. Castro sends it to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Mookie Betts. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
That's ball 2.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. Betts hanging in there. He's a tough at bat. And that skips into there. The The 3-2 is
Ball four.
outside, and it's ball
First
4.
base.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone cold take.
There you go.
Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. He did not go around. Betts off of first with 2 away.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
In the air, left field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Got in between, trying for third now. First and second, 2 outs. Tony Fernandez. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. First and second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Kimbrel. He's the prototypical bullpen. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Adrian Morejon.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And the lefty reliever does his job. Just one pitch to get the inning-ending ground out. Line drive. Brings it in. Quick out number 1. Liner, caught second. And now it's Brandon Lowe. He's already homered here in this one. Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it.
He's in there.
Won't get there in time, and he's out at first. On the ground, right side. That's the inning. Well, we go bottom 6. Stepping in, Rick Farrell. And first offering is fouled off. Center field. Trap under this one. And there's one down. On the ground to third, and that's a fair ball. One down. Here's Bryant down. Rip, but it curls foul. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Rhodes hustles to get it in. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down. This one in the air, center field. Trap moving under it. Takes it in for the out. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Max Clark will hit next. Can't reach it. This should score at least 1. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score, and they take a 3-run lead.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
And that one handled. In there. He's safe. Now they get the runner and the rundown. And they put the tag on him. That's the 3rd out, inning over. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the DH. Jorge Polanco. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is still in time, and they do get the out. Tap foul at the plate. Panama leading by 4 here in the top half of inning number 7.
0-1.
Pitches in there. 1-2.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
That one misses, and a full count now. In the air, left field. Clark under it. He's there. He's got it. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Mike Trout. He's already homered in this game. And that's
a ball.
And it's 1. Out towards right center field. Crawford settles under it. And that is that. Bottom of the 7th. Mookie Betts will get us started. Now on the bump, Joan Duran.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Check swing went around. That's strike 1. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. The 0-2. Fly ball down the line. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it back. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated.
Oh, diving stop to first. And that's a great play for the out. Fouled off to the right. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Got him. Now 2 away. So digging in, Tony Fernandez. 1 for 3.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
Ball, that's outside.
2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom of the 7th. Check swing, and he went. And the count 2-1. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Gets down for a base hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses in.
He's in there. He's safe.
his bat and pops him up. The flip, and that's a nice play to end the inning. For the top of the 8th, the switch hitting catcher will come up to hit. Number 59. Pitch in the dirt, ball 1. Getting the call to the mound,
and he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
This one driven deep center field, on its way, home run, and they're chipping away. It's 6-3.
Critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
The 2-1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. It's a strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. 0 for 3 in this one. Ground ball right side. On to Murray. They get the out on Marte. Hard ground ball, base knock. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Waste no time there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Loud stands in now, looks at that one inside.
There's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across, because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the 9th, got to walk down closer, ready to come in.
The next offer misses. And that's ball 2. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Here's a 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. In the dirt. One run across in the frame so far, and we're at the top of the 8th. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall. And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in, number 33. Lifted in the air, out to left. And there's one away. Lifted in the air, right center field. Takes it in for the out. So up next, Pete Crow Armstrong. On the ground to third. Gets him easily, ends the inning. And we're back. Brian Reynolds here. That one lifted to left. But moving under this one. And there's the one away. Jonah!
Ball one.
Ball one. Williams in his 7th season, 31 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2013. Panama trying to close out a 3-run lead here at the top of the ninth.
Inside, ball two.
There's a line drive to left field. Into the dive, and he got it. What a play. Jonah! So they're down to their final out. Now the third baseman, number 86. This could end it. In the air to left center. Clark on the move. And 6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Whoa, kid it. Why you not here with me? Can you break bread with me? Why you switch phone numbers like clothes? Why you can't answer me? Cause I got more. Why you not here with me? Can you break bread with me? Why you switch phone numbers like clothes? Why you can't answer me? Cause I got more. Yes, I moved my shawty from Florida to Hollywood. Got some goals, look big on me. Got some goals, it's a list on me. Yellow, I'm rich, I rock and roll. Then the strobe playing tricks on me. The stones hitting different, you supposed to be f***ing me. No, they from Tiffany. Keep my name out your mouth like some wisdom teeth. You wonder why I'm not there with you. I ain't answer my phone is so. Why you not here with me? Can you break bread with me? Why you switch phone numbers like clothes? Why you can't answer me? Yeah, cause I got more. Why you not here with me? Can you break bread with me? Why you switch phone numbers like clothes? Why you can't answer me? Yeah, cause I got more coming. And yes, I'm Mula shawty from Raleigh. She been all of my business as of late. I got rich so fast they want this break, can't catch a break. And yes, I know you tired of hating, I'm tired of staring at your face. And if I'm retaliate, we can go tit for tat today. That's on my mama, that's on Big Sean, that's on Lil A from FLA. Out here in LA, tryna make shake, tryna wrap this case. That's a whole 120K to the magistrate for my parents' sake, and you still talking about sharing cakes. Why you not here with me? Can you break bread with me? Why you switch phone numbers like clothes? Why you can't answer me? Yeah, cause I got more. Why you not here with me? Can you break bread with me? Why you switch phone numbers like clothes? Why you can't answer me? Yeah, cause I got more coming.
We welcome you inside Oak Street Park. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Panama taking on Chicago. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And today on the hill, Parker Messick. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Ooh, he's a guy that takes great care of himself because he wants to finish every game he starts. I think for any lineup that faces him, you've got to try to have lengthy at-bats and run up that pitch count. Anything to help get him out of the game early.
Picks it out of the dirt. One pitch and one out. Justin Crawford, the next to hit.
Justin Crawford.
Hit weakly on the ground towards second. Toss to Alonso. 2 away here in the top of the first.
Ball, that's out.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1 and 2.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2. Hit in the air, left field. Gurriel drifts towards it, and that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Today's starting pitcher, Garrett Cole. What should we keep an eye on here?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them. Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll touch them all. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And that one hammered. And a foul ball.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Check swing called strike. No balls, 2 strikes. And ball 1. That misses. Ball 2. That's down and in. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. Anthony Santander knocks one out. It's their second home run of the inning. Here's Pete Alonso. In the air to left center. Pro Armstrong on the move. Takes it in for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Smith in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
That's a ball.
Up the middle, it's through for a hit. And Carlos Correa with a chance to make an impact with 2 away.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Here's Carlos Correa. High fly ball, right field. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. Top of the second, digging in, Joe Mauer.
The designated hitter, Joe Mauer.
On the ground as he checked his swing. Gets it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Nice job of deception right there by the pitcher. Got the hitter out there a little bit. Couldn't check his swing and induces a nice little ground out.
On the ground to the left, McGonigal. The throw to first.
He's out.
2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting 6.
2 down, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Rick Farrell. Pop foul out of play off to the right. 0-1. And that is out of play. Struck him out looking. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Kevin McGonigal. First pitch, not close. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Brooke, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to.
That gets by him. And he'll pull into second safely.
Batting 8, the right fielder, Kyle
This one in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong should have this one. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. The relay to third. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only 1 out. Now it's the second baseman. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Clark takes it in for the out. Out number 2. Swing and a foul straight back. 2 outs and a runner at third. Bottom half of inning number 2. Late on that fastball.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive.
He's got it, and that'll end the inning. New inning getting started, and now the first baseman, Eddie Murray.
Number 33, Eddie Murray.
Fought off foul.
Well, these guys definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Smoked on the ground to second. Over to first, and 1 away in the top of the third. Fouled off left side.
So based on those first pitch numbers and how often they lead to outs, it's easy to see why maybe they should be a little more patient with their approach moving forward.
Check swing. He went. That is strike 2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Nope,
Recognize that
outside.
changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And that
Outside, that's
just
the ball.
misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Line drive, and it goes just foul. Looks like he wants the signs again. And a payoff pitch. Got him swinging for the K. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And here is Pete Crow Armstrong. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into left field. So back to the top of the order. Now here is Max Clark. There goes the runner. Pitch
Off the plate,
misses.
ball 1.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Man on second, 2 down. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 1-2 now. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 1-2. Good job to fight that one off.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off
outside.
tough pitches.
Man at second. Got him swinging. As we go to the last of the third, here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. And that's how to play a foul ball. Here's your 1.
Ball 1.
Swing and a miss and a slider. Now he steps out as time is granted. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Inside.
Inside.
Full count now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk. On the ground, right side,
foul.
And that's just foul. Gets him to chase after that one. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the fourth.
1 out, man at first. Now at the plate, Pete Alonso. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that is cut on and missed. 0-1. Double play ball to second. The flip. There's one. Over to Murray for the inning-ending double play. As we go to the top of the fourth. Now it's the right fielder, Justin Crawford. Messick back to work. Ground ball up the middle. A dive. Nice stop. And that's a base hit despite a great defensive effort.
Next for Panama, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Now he steps off. Nothing doing.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and heart of the order coming up right behind him. This is where they need to get going.
Pitch out, but no action. Crawford aboard here at first with nobody out. That one misses, and a count 2-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And now it's 3-2.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got
runner on the move. Swing and a ground ball. He gets there with the slide, and they get the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And there's a foul ball. Man at second. Correa settles under it. 2 away now. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Tony Fernandez. Slice to right. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. In comes the run from second, and now they trail by 1. Now back in safely at first.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base, not even close. The next offering misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Nope, that's a ball.
That one missed. He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Yeah, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball. And
line drive, base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. That gets by him. The relay, and he's out.
Right there.
That ends the inning, but they do score a run here. Bottom of the 4th, Will Smith to the plate.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Takes it in for the out. And that's in there at the knees.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Ball
the guy at the
match
plate
outside.
could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
The 2-1. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one back there, and that will drop foul. Two now. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That missed inside. 3-2 now. And that's an 8-pitch walk. He really made the pitcher work for that one. So digging in, Kevin McGonigal doubled his first time. That one is absolutely belted. And foul ball. Pitch kicks away. No advance, though. And that one gets past the catcher. Correa into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. Fights it off. He'll see another. One out and a runner at second. Pickoff throw. Correa dives back in.
Good wheels out there on second, and he's getting a pretty big lead right now. Definitely looking to score on any hit to the outfield.
Here's a 1-2. That one hit to right. Crawford under it. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And now a wide throw to third. That's in there. That's strike one. Swing and a miss as he was late.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
The 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Going. Gone. A 2-run homer. So 2 down. Here's the second baseman. And that one hammered. And a foul ball. That one way inside. Swing and a miss. We go to the top of the 5th. Here is Chris Bryant.
The third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
Well, these players, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Number 4, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Fouled off. He was late.
And on the mound, they can't be feeling too comfortable either. With the way these batters are hitting the baseball, it makes it harder to come into the strike zone for fear of getting hit hard.
On the ground right side. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. Back to the top of the order now. Max Clark now at the plate. Check swing went around. Strike one. Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. And down on strikes he goes. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout.
Now pitching.
Now here's Tyler Rogers out of the pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And that one is lifted in the air. Brings it in. 1 away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Now batting for Chicago, the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
Gurriel gets a piece. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. 2 down. Anthony Santander at the plate. He's already homered in this game. And that
ball
misses. And that is ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Stays alive. This one in the air, center field. And that will end the inning. All set for the top of the 6th. Leading off, Justin Crawford.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Left field, Gurriel on the run. And an automatic double now as it hops the wall in foul ground.
The second baseman, Jose.
Robert Suarez into the game.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Up and in, and now it's even 1-1. That one fouled off. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Panama with the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. This one popped up. Alonso in position, and there's one down. And next is the designated hitter, Joe Mauer. Right side, foul. And it goes just foul.
Inside ball.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Good job to fight that one off. On the ground, right side. Toss to Alonso, and now 2 gone.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And fouled off. Lifted in the air down the left side. Base hit. Runner from third in to score. And they cut the lead to 2.
That's back-to-back singles for him. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stay disciplined.
Runner on the go. Strike in there. Now they get the runner and a rundown. He was caught in between there, and they'll tag him out the baseline, and that will end the inning. Well, we go bottom 6. In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
Number 25, Pete Alonso.
Slider right there. Alonso in his 8th season, 31 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. Foul ball there. The 0-2.
Ball one.
This one in the air, right field. Long run, nice grab. And there's one away. Tap foul at the plate. And the 0-1.
Ball.
Late with the swing there.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Ball two.
Just a slow ground ball this time. On to Murray. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. And here comes Carlos Correa. He's 0 for 1. That one to first,
nope,
and
foul.
that's just foul. Next offering is foul back.
That's a ball. Ball.
That one out to right. Crawford has a beat on it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning.
Worked all day, now it's time for play. Hey.
We go to the top of the 7th. Stepping in, Rick Farrell.
Rick Farrell.
Ball one.
Craig Kimbrell on the pitch here.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Nope. That's inside. Did it go?
Swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. 3-1 is on the way. On the ground. And that one handled. Throws to first in time. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. Off the
Ball
mark
one.
there. Ball 1. McGonigal throws to first, and 2 away to start the 7th. Here's Bryant now. Base hit, and the tying run is on base.
He was all over that one. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Towards first, they get the force, and that will end the inning. Set for the last half of the 7th. Digging in, Kevin McGonigal. And a foul ball.
That's a ball. Ball. That's out.
Pitch
Ball
misses
3.
there. Ball 3.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Nope.
That one
Ball
misses.
4.
So a leadoff walk.
hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Full extension, makes the catch. What a play.
Safe,
Back
he's
to
good.
first, and he's safe.
Now batting for Chicago.
One out
Second
man at
baseman,
first.
Wall.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink
No,
of an
foul
eye.
ball. Ball.
This one in the air, center field. And there's 2 down.
Now batting for Chicago. The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Ball. That pitch is out.
Check swing, and he went. And the count 1-2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Coming home. And they lead by 2. Safely into third. It's an RBI triple.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Not a bad slider by any means. It was down and away, but an even better job to spoil that thing, and he let it travel.
That is the inning. We go to the 8th. Here's the left fielder, number 84. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Gregory Soto.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Strike 2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Tap to first. Alonso. The tag, and he's out.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
2 down, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Aye.
Check swing, but he went too far. Strike 1. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Ball. That's out.
Trout moving under this one. And that is that.
As time change, my mind change as well. The spells kept L's in rotation, spacing out.
Bottom of the 8th. Now it's the DH, number 25. Pitching change here, Joan Duran.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And that one fouled off.
You know, this group of hitters, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
On the ground, right side, Murray. He takes it on his own. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. In the air, right field. And makes the grab. And there are 2 outs. The batter now will be Will Smith. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Yeah, that's fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter will be the shortstop, Tony Fernandez.
In the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Swing and a foul out of play. Soto, 31 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Ring him up, says Daryl Parker. That's a strikeout. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for Panama, the first baseman, number 30.
To switch it. First baseman, Eddie Murray.
Ball.
To the right side. The turn by McGonigal at second.
Good that they weren't overzealous there. Just take the sure out. Keep the run out of scoring position.
The third baseman, Chris Ryan.
They're down to their final strike. Tying run at the plate.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
That's ball 2.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. The 5-3.